Shabbat Shalom. One of my favorite teachings is by Stephen Hawking, who wrote, one of the basic rules of the universe is that nothing is perfect. Perfection simply doesn't exist. Without imperfection, neither you nor I would exist. Isn't that something? We are the products of imperfection. Now, why have I been thinking about this quote? Because I've been thinking about what is the best perfect timing for Shabbat. Tonight, in the longest days of summer, Shabbat won't begin until 7:50. And I love that. During winter time, when Shabbat can begin as early as 4:30, the day seems far too short, too many things to accomplish, from the responsibilities of the synagogue, to preparing for Shabbat, to getting home, to all those things that are required. I always get home out of breath just in time to light those candles. But tonight, 7:50, I've got plenty of time to do everything that I need to do. To get home, to find a moment of relaxation, to feel the holiness and light those candles. Sounds perfect, right? Well, the only problem is that with Shabbat starting so late, Shabbat ends even later. So not until about 8:50, which means it's almost impossible to go out and to have a night of fun with family or friends. So which is better? Well, in the winter time, I get to celebrate on a Saturday night than to go out. But is the anxiety worth it in terms of lighting the candles? The timing that it takes on Friday? That's the imperfection of life. There's no perfect time. I actually went through the calendar looking for the Shabbat that would reflect my perfect timing for Shabbat. And as I was looking through the spring and the fall times, just as I started to get to that moment when I thought, this is the perfect timing, daylight savings either came in or ended, and pushing everything by an hour. That wasn't a lesson about how imperfection is bound up into the organization and structure of life itself. So what do I learn from this? I learn, as we always do, that perfection can be the enemy of good. That the idea of having a concept of perfection and calling things imperfect even mean that there is something better, something that we would idolize and that we would want. But that's not the nature of life. So on this Shabbat, what am I going to do? I'm going to embrace that imperfection. I'm going to enjoy the time I have today before I have to light those candles, to enjoy the relaxation. I'm not going to worry about the fact that I can't go out tomorrow night to enjoy an evening out. By thinking about the imperfection, by focusing on that, we diminish our sense of joy. On Shabbat, on this Shabbat, let us all find the goodness, let us find the sense of celebration and joy in imperfection, and may this be a wonderful Shabbat of peace and joy for you. Shabbat Shalom.